Also, I hope आप सबके पास notebook और pen होगा, because we are going to do some writing. Now, thank you के अलावा I also want to congratulate you guys, because I think that you have taken the first step towards a better 2026, and I'm really proud of you for doing that, because good planning equals good results, and we are going to do planning for 2026. And yeah, I'll just clear out a few things. uh, कि ये वेबिनार किस किस के लिए नहीं है, ठीक है? इफ यू थिंक दैट यू आर अ पॉजिटिव पर्सन, आई एम पॉजिटिव पर्सन, पॉजिटिव थिंग्स आर गोइंग टू हैपन टू मी, then this webinar is not for you, because I am not a positive person, I'm a realist. And I believe that if you add positivity to your real goals and real actions, then positive things are going to happen, and they'll not just happen because you're thinking positive. Second, you are ready to let go of past failures. You are done doubting yourself, because if you are still holding on to your past failures, you will just keep thinking मुझसे ये नहीं होगा, मुझसे वो नहीं हो पाएगा, and then आगे का कैसे सोचोगे? एंड थर्ड थिंग, अगर आप लोगों ने पास्ट में विजन बोर्ड्स बनाए हैं एंड दे फेल्ड, सो यू आर रेडी टू लेट दैट फेलियर गो एज वेल, बिकॉज मैंने भी बहुत सारे विजन बोर्ड्स बनाए हैं पास्ट में. आई हैव बीन मेकिंग विजन बोर्ड्स फॉर द पास्ट 4 years, एंड सिर्फ और सिर्फ लास्ट 2 सालों से मेरे विजन बोर्ड्स आर एक्चुअली गिविंग मी रिजल्ट्स. एंड ऐसा नहीं है कि वो जो विजन बोर्ड्स फेल हो गए वो खराब थे या बेकार थे. इट जस्ट मीन्स दैट they were redirecting me towards a better future. So anything that did not work out was kind of like a redirection. And अगर आप देखोगे भी, खुद भी बैठ के देखोगे कि पुरानी चीजें नहीं हुई, और फिर फ्यूचर में सोचोगे कि हाँ यार मेरी तो मुझे चाहिए ही नहीं था, आई एम बेटर विद द थिंग्स आई हैव. So if you guys are ready with this mindset to move forward, then we can proceed. So let go of disappointment, because you are starting fresh. 2026 is a new year, and we are doing new things in a new way as well. Before we start making our vision board or start writing our goals, etc., what I like to do is, before I ask universe for anything, I like to say thank you. Thank you for the things that came, that happened. Thank you for things that experiences I was able to live, everything else. So हम लोग, before we start making a vision board, I want you guys to make a gratitude list. We'll just take 4 or 5 minutes, and we look back at our 2025, that जो भी आप लोगों ने अचीव करा है उसके बारे में we'll write. But before that, why are we doing this? Because अगर आप लोगों ने कभी ग्रैटिट्यूड लिस्ट बनाई है, you must know that after making a gratitude list, even if you write 5 things, 3 things, you'll feel a feeling in your chest that, okay, yes, I feel lighter, I feel positive. And that's the kind of positivity we want to feel before we start making our vision board. Your nervous system is going to get grounded, and it is going to shift your mind from a lack mindset to abundant mindset. Because gratitude list is, I am grateful for the house I have. There must be time where you were not living at such a nice place where you're living. So from a lack mindset कि यार ये मेरे लिए तो कभी होता ही नहीं, मुझे तो कभी कुछ अच्छा मिलता ही नहीं, we are shifting to yes, मुझे ये मिला है, अरे ये भी तो अच्छा हुआ है. So we're going to shift our energy like that, and remind ourselves what we are capable of. I never thought I would be able to drive a car, but now I can, and I'm grateful for that. And you will become confident in yourself, in your ability, and confidence is very attractive. सिर्फ और सिर्फ दूसरे जेंडर को कॉन्फिडेंस अट्रैक्टिव नहीं लगता, यूनिवर्स ऑल्सो थिंक्स दैट कॉन्फिडेंस इज अट्रैक्टिव. सो इफ यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट what you can do, what you can achieve, you will think big, and you will trust that you are capable of doing something big. So let's take 5 minutes to write our gratitude list. Just write down whatever you're proud of, in 2025, whatever you survived, whatever new skill you were able to learn, whatever you were able to complete, what did you lose also you can write. So I lost my job this year, but that pushed me to this, and I'm really passionate about it, and I really like doing tarot and making content on Instagram. So just write, and let's take 5 minutes. I'm also going to write, so I'm going to hit some music also. So let's take 5 minutes, guys. Okay, guys, I hope आप लोग की gratitude list almost पूरी हो गई होगी. I've written down a whole page. Um, okay, we have some messages in the chat. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Amazing. So, how are you feeling right now? Are we feeling the fire that I was talking about in the chest? If you are, please type Y in the chat. Grateful? Yeah. Me too. I also feel very grateful. I'm grateful. I also added in the list that I'm grateful that I'm able to do this call and I have people who showed up. So, yeah, I think now we can move on to the next step, guys. So, we did the gratitude list. We did it because we manifest better when we have faith in ourselves. You will manifest better when you have faith in yourself. And this was just a little small exercise that we did to establish faith in ourselves, to see ourselves in a light which we often forget. हम अपने critics सबसे बड़े खुद ही होते हैं. And if we keep criticizing ourselves and don't look back at our achievements, कितनी भी छोटी हो कितनी भी बड़ी हो, it's worth celebrating. It's you after all. So I think we can now move on to the vision board making process. Now, if you have interacted with the content I've shared about vision board making, you must be aware of the things I say, that we make vision board from clarity. We attach emotion to each of our goal, and then we add action steps and something that represents the board. So the board making is the final step. First of all, we have to do a lot of homework, because if you just put pictures on your board, it's very vague. And as I've said, it will be a mood board of what you want your life to be, but it's not a tangible representation of the same. So right now we are going to do homework, because of creating an actual vision board, you can take an entire month, week to finalize your goals. Before we jump to uh, finalizing goals, dedicate a page. I want you all to make a page and divide it into four pillars like this. And you're going to write your goal. You're going to write your category, what it represents in action. Abhi, just write the headings. I'm going to tell you how and what to put in these categories so that you can simply uh, do your homework before you create your vision board. So, your goal is where you get clarity. Okay. So, your clarity goal, and then your category is just like a pillar, so that you don't overcrowd yourself. We'll talk about this in detail, but I just thought that I'll share here also what it represents for you, what kind of feeling, what kind of emotions it represents. That's this. And action is what steps you're going to take. So after you're done with the headings, you're going to start thinking what you actually want to do. Now, your step one is you are going to divide your goals into four categories. First of all, don't pick more than 10 to 15 goals for a year, and make sure each of your goals fall into one of these categories. I like to stick to one or two financial goal, because financial goals, that's something huge, and mostly it's like I want to save, I want to invest. So one to two financial goals you want to take. And then relationships, in relationships you'll put goals that are related to people around you, your love interest, whatever. And then travel experiences and material things. Here are some of the examples. So for financial, maybe save 2 lakhs, increase investment, have two income streams, things like that are going to go in your financial segment. Now, after you write your goal here, you put your category here. Your category is financial, relationship, travel, and material. So that you don't overburden a category, and you also don't forget about another category, because you want to live a holistic life. We don't want to just focus on financial and travel and then forget about our relationships at all. So as you can see, I've put see parents more often. That can be a goal. Visit a friend in another country or a state. That can be a goal. Finding a boyfriend. That can also be a goal. But make sure that whatever you put is something that has, for which you can take actionable steps. Don't be vague that I want cash. How much cash do you want? So make sure you be as specific as you can, so that you can be realistic about what action steps you want to take. Your goal can be unrealistic. You can say, I want to save 50 lakh rupees. Well, there's nothing unrealistic anyway. When you're manifesting, you can say, I want to save 50 lakh rupees, and then you figure out how you're going to make 50 lakh rupees. So just make sure it's tangible, it's doable, it's not something fake or made up. Anyway, next, after you're done with this, after you're I'll just shit. So after you're done with your goal and your category, we're going to move to the third step, which is what it represents. Now, what it represents, here we're going to give emotion to the end result of our goal. Okay, not the goal itself. So suppose my goal in one of my goal in 2026 is going to be uh doing a pull up. I really want to do a pull up. I want to learn how to do a pull up. So okay, that's my goal. Now what it's going to make me feel is the feeling I'm going to attach to it. So okay, once I do a pull up, I will, first of all, I will feel very strong. Then I will feel accomplished, that okay, yes, I set my mind to do this, and then I was able to do this. Now if your goal is to, maybe this is one of the examples I've put on my social media as well, that if your goal is to move out, why you want to move out? Do you want more freedom? Do you want to host do you want to feel proud of yourself for moving out and living on your own? Do you want to feel independent, that nobody, you don't want anybody to tell you what to do, how to be? So it's very important to associate emotions with our goals, because our goals alone are not enough. uh, our emotions are what is going to fuel our manifestations. Our emotions are what we are going to feel every day, and that's why we will show up to achieve our goal. So this is why I said that vision boards are not made in a day. So after you're done writing your goal, first of all, thinking of goals can take a lot of time, because you're planning for the entire year. So how do you expect to do it in one day? So that's going to take a lot of time. Then categories, it's very easy, you can put simply. Then emotions is where you want to sit and feel that, and decide how it makes you feel, because you wanna take that feeling to 2026 and through 2026 also. So don't be vague that okay, yeah, I'll get cash, I'll be happy. What you going to do with the cash? You want to help people, and you want to help your family, you want to be just independent, you want to move out, that's why you need cash. So be as specific about the emotions as well. So write that down also, and don't overthink it as well. Just whatever you feel, write it down. It has to come naturally to you. Now we move to the fourth step. That's the final step. Very important step as well. Now, okay, you've just attached the emotions as well, but अब हम अपना goal reach कैसे करेंगे? That's also very important. And goal reach कैसे करेंगे के लिए आपको सोचना पड़ेगा कि मैं action क्या लूंगी daily. तो अब ये कैसे डिसाइड होगा? अभी हमें पैसे चाहिए, कैसे चाहिए, ये सब सोचना बहुत मुश्किल है. सो व्हाट आई लाइक टू डू इज, आई आई डू दिस, दैट आई थिंक, सिट एंड थिंक reverse. Okay, so I have goal, this is me with the goal in the future. I think from her perspective. the kind of life she's living, so that she can make the goal happen. If somebody wants to be a CEO, they might have to put in extra hours of work. They might have to do their MBA or some course. They might even have to start their own company network. So you think from the perspective of uh, the person that you are when you achieve the goal. So reverse it. So ask yourself, ask yourself, what did the future version that has already achieved the goal did to get here? Again, I'll take my example. I want to do a pull up. Now, if if the future version of me is doing pull up, that means she is doing back exercise at least 2 times a week in the gym. To For her to do back exercises 2 times a week, that means she's going to the gym at least 5 to 6 days a week. What is she doing then? Then she's waking up early in the morning or taking time out in the evening, changing her plans. Little things like that, you have to break it down, because breaking down is going to give you clarity. And if you don't have clarity, you will not be able to make time and space for your own plans. So also, when we are planning, there's a lot of time that you are planning your goals and planning what actions I'm going to take, and you realize halfway through that this is not doable at the current stage. Wherever I am in life, this is not doable. So you might even decide that, okay, this goal I don't want to achieve right now. Maybe in 6 months I'll check in and I'll see if I can do it. I add it. But this is going to make you think, and also hold yourself accountable as well. Now, after you've done this now we get to the fun part. We decide what images to pick. So why we did all of this homework? Because so that we don't end up putting vague images. So I remember 2 3 years back, I had a picture of this fit girl who's very fit. I guess Bella Hadid or something. And I was not doing shit to get fit like Bella Hadid. So you are not going to get fit like that. And that image actually triggered the emotion of insecurity in my mind, that I don't look like her. So it's very important that, so you change the image of Bella Hadid to somebody maybe at the gym. So Bella Hadid at the gym is a better image than just Bella Hadid walking out of like her car. So that you can make sure that the image is triggering an emotion that you wanted to feel, and the image represents an action. So Bella Hadid at the gym is an action. Okay, not Bella Hadid walking out or Bella Hadid at the runway. That's not my goal. I don't want to walk runway, but I want to look like her. So her at the gym is a better image. Then you have to make sure the image you select makes you feel something. Everything in life you do, it has to make you feel something. And this image should make you feel something. Every time you look at that image, it should make you feel something. So I had this image this year on my vision board of a girl at the airport. And the image, whenever I used to look at the image, it used to make me feel, yeah, I want to go. And that's it. Even if it makes you feel little, it has to make sense to you. Just make sure it makes you feel something. For example, I take my example. So pull up, what this image represents, it represents a girl doing a pull up. What actions am I taking for that? I am trying to go to the gym 6 to 5 times a week. And how it's going to make me feel after I do a pull up. It's going to make me feel strong. It's going to make me feel confident and powerful. And what's the end goal? Pull up. So you see how the image is, it's very self explanatory, as well as it's making sense to me. So that's how I want you to pick your pictures. फॉर विजन बोर्ड. इट्स नॉट मस्ती टाइम नहीं हो जाता है पिंटरेस्ट खोल के कि ये इमेज भी सिलेक्ट कर लें, वो इमेज भी सिलेक्ट कर लें. यू हैव टू बी स्पेसिफिक एंड माइंडफुल ऑफ द सेम. सो आई कैन ऑल्सो ऐड, इसके साथ में आई कैन लेयर इमेजेस. Like this is an image, and then it could be I can also add an image of somebody doing stretching. So you can add images to support the main image, but you have to be very clear that why you're doing what you're doing. Now, I actually only have 7 minutes left, so I'll try to wrap it up. Now, it's you made your vision board. आपने प्रिंट करा लिया, आपने लगा दिया है उसको या जो भी है. तो पर उसके अलावा आप क्या कर सकते हो? आप डेली, यू कैन टेक डेली एक्शन स्टेप्स दैट यू डिसाइडेड you are going to take. But we want to develop a healthy attachment style with everything we do in life, and that's the same for the vision board as well. So make sure that you're not obsessively checking it daily, and you're not guilting yourself. So I put an image of a coach bag on my vision board this year, and I didn't get a coach bag. I could, but I didn't. And the reason I don't look at that image and feel sad is because my initial plan was to get it, and then I thought it's not that good. But for first 6 months I was obsessed with checking, okay, what, how much money I have in my account, where can I find cheap bag. So you don't have to be obsessed. If it's actually the right fit for you, it's going to happen. You just have to take daily action steps, that's all. Now, second thing is, you put your vision board somewhere you see daily. And why is this important? It's like a constant reminder. This and taking action steps daily is interconnected. That you see vision board daily, it's a reminder for you to take your action step. My vision board is right next to my bed on the wall, that I wake up and I see it the first thing. So it's like a reminder to me that why I'm doing everything in life to make these things happen. So if you want, you can put it on the wall. If you share your room with somebody else, you can put it as a wallpaper of a laptop, on your phone. If we are not all surrounded by healthy, supportive people, so that's okay. But try to surround yourself with those people. Otherwise, you can also put it in your wardrobe. So that's also an option. So try to put it where you know you're going to see it every day. And it's also important releasing what no longer fits. The coach bag is my releasing what no longer fits. And every 6 months, in the middle of the year, I would check in on my vision board and decide, okay, this is not doable. This I don't want to do, whatever the reason is. I remove and I update also. So ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने 2026 की स्टार्टिंग में गोल बना लिया है तो आपको उस पे टिके रहना है. आप, यू आर अ ह्यूमन, यू आर अलाउड टू चेंज. पिक थिंग्स यू लाइक, pick things you're passionate about, and forget the rest. And your board won't work if you don't. As I said, action steps are very important. That's why we've done so much of homework. That's why I've told you guys also that this is what you can do, this is what you should do. So try to take tiny actions every day as much as you can, and your board is going to make sure that dreams come true. Sometimes we try so hard and things fall apart, and it's only to make space for better things. So even if something does not work out, you don't have to feel disheartened. If it's meant to be, it will happen. As long as you're passionate about वो, किसी चीज को पूरी शिद्दत से चाहोगे तो कायनात तुम्हें उससे मिलाने में जुट जाएगी. दिस इज व्हाट विजन बोर्ड इज. तुम शिद्दत से चाहो तो मेहनत करो, तुम्हें मिल जाएगा. So guys, that's all from my side. If anybody has questions, please you can ask me in the chat. You can also come online because we have very little number of people. So अभी कॉल पे भी आके बात कर सकते हैं. So प्लीज गाइज, अगर कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप लोग पूछ सकते हो. अदरवाइज इंस्टाग्राम पे तो मैं अवेलेबल हूँ ही, तो आप लोग मुझसे वहां पे भी बात कर सकते हो. थैंक्स तरुण. थैंक्स आईफोन. And guys, remember that एक दिन में नहीं बनाना है vision board. It can take time. Thank you, Shri. Shri, your vision board is pending. You said you'll share your vision board. I hope you'll share it before the end of the year with me. Lovely. ठीक है गाइस, आई डोंट थिंक एनीबडी हैज एनी क्वेश्चंस. बाकी इंस्टाग्राम पे पूछ लेना या फिर मुझे टेक्स्ट कर लेना. whoever has my number also. And thank you guys for being here. I am really thankful. बहुत बार थैंक यू बोल दिया